Everyone, my name is Ritesh and you are watching Dancing with Data. Today we are going to talk about the latest release, April 2024 and you have three new features over there. One with reporting, where we are going to talk about new visual, that is 100% stacked area chart. The second one will be line enhancement, where you have adjust line color transparencies, and so you have more options with line. So you have line enhancement over there. The third one is the Q&A with Copilot generated linguistic relationship. That means, so let's go one by one. The new visual 100% stacked area chart. So you did have stacked chart, but you did not have 100% stacked area chart. So that means with this chart, you will be able to show not only proportion, but it will add up to 100%. How? We can just go and check the same. So if open a new page, you can notice that here now you can see there is 100% stacked area chart. So if I click on that and I say maybe I want to analyze sales over the years. So I will say sales measure sales. I can say sales. So I have sales over there and I go to calendar table and I say over the years I want to see. Okay. Now, if you see the configuration over there, the only one I think that is left is the legend over there. So I can pick the region and here you go. So now you're in a position to see that over the years, how different regions are performing. And for example, here you can clearly see for the year 2012, you have maximum percentage for the region West, you can say, right? This is West. From the Tableau corner, I would only say a couple of things that it's there, but you need to do a couple of more steps over there by making use of quick table calculation as percent of total and using compute using table down. So you need to have knowledge of partitioning as well. So you can say with Power BI, it can be a bit easier for you. Let's move over to the line enhancement. So take your line charts to the next level. So you see there are 4 points over there. So it was already there, but you can adjust your line color transparency underline. So you do have transparency. So let's first see what is this transparency. Okay, now going back to our Power BI desktop, we can duplicate the same, and now we can turn this to a line chart. So once this has turned, we can go to line and see the new options over there. So you do have quite a few over there. So here, if I just pick a particular region, say central, uh, I can now I can go to color as well and set. First of all, you can let it be all, and you can set the transparency. Yeah, but now in this case, I'm trying to make it for all the four regions over there. But the utility will more when, for example, if I want to just focus on the region central, so I can just go to the series, focus on the central region, and I want people to focus more on, maybe I'm talking more about central. So I need not to make central, I need not to increase the transparency for central. In fact, I should go and increase the width. At the same time, what I can do, I can go to the rest of the regions over there and I can set the transparency like a bit more transparent than it used to be. I can go to send east and I can repeat the same for east, and I can do the same for, sorry, it was south, and I can go to west and I can make it more transparent. So now this is somewhat you would have learned with the pre-attentive features as well. Now if someone comes to this chart, the first thing he will notice or he will focus, he knows that he needs to focus on central region more than any other region over there. So there are a couple of more enhancement with respect to the smooth line. So let us turn our chart to smooth line first of all. So I go from linear to smooth. So once you turn to smooth, you will see you have smooth type as monotone and cardinal. So these are the new options that have been added when it comes to the smooth lines over there. that will enhance your visual story over there for sure. Also, you can choose from before, central, and after step lines to align your visual story. So let us go with the step option over there. So I go to step, and now you can see you have got the option to alter your step position from center to before, or you can have as after as well. Now remember, you do have these options with Tableau as well. With Tableau, if you see, there is an option called path. So if you turn from line chart to a path over there, it will turn to something like this. So it's all about path, but you can see that you don't have as many options with Tableau as you have with Power BI. Last but not the least, let's talk about enhanced Q&A with Copilot generated linguistic relationship. Remember, in November 2023, we introduced a way for you to quickly generate new synonyms for the names of tables and columns in your models. This month, we have introduced the same functionality for linguistic relationships. So first of all, let us talk about this one. So if I just hide this, go to Power BI, and you know how to get to Q&A. There are multiple ways. The simplest way, my favorite one, is to just double click on your page. Okay, I go there and I go to my settings, and from there you can see add term people might use as synonym for the field and tables in your data. If you remember traditionally we used to do this manually. Now with this improved Q&A with synonym from Copilot preview content created by, look, it will always say that it may be. So that means that it is intelligent enough to create certain synonyms over there for you. So if I just click on synonym, you can see for calendar, you have approved synonyms calendar. Then you have further suggestions over there, that almanac, date book, agenda, diary for date. So this all have been generated by Copilot, and you can, if you like this, you can always go and you can add synonyms. So that's the one thing, right? So if you don't like anything over there, you can just remove that as well. Month, for example, sometimes you have mth as well. So this is pretty much, this will add a lot of, it will save a lot of time for you. So I like certain, like I don't like this thing, month prominence. Okay, month condition is fine, like this thing, and I add all these synonyms over there. Me, obviously, I don't have the right capacity to add these synonyms over there, but I hope you understand what it can do. And if you are wondering that what are the prerequisite in order to avail these features, these are the prerequisite. I will pause for a while. You can just read it. So remember, in this case, we are talking about enhanced Q&A with Copilot generated linguistic relationship. So it's not all about adding synonym, but it's about adding relationship. So once you are done with adding your synonym, you will see a new pop-up that will ask you to add a relationship on the basis of Copilot. So it will go and it will check, for example, if there are two different columns having countries, so it will try to set that relationship. And now it's up to you to accept or reject that. Also, now with Copilot, it will help to interpret Q&A question. That means that maybe in this case, for example, it says sales amount by region. Now Q&A is not able to detect this region, but it is trying to get something which is related to region. So that's why you see it says country and total sales amount, because country you can say somewhat related to region. So now you get realization, and now maybe you can accept it or reject it on the basis of its accuracy. Also, this feature, remember, this feature is not a replacement for synonyms in multiplier. It will improve recognition for well modeled data much better than it will for poorly modeled data. So ensure that your data model is neat and clean and up to the mark. I hope this session was useful for you, and I'll see you again. Please like the video if it made sense, and subscribe if you are coming here for the first time. So this is Ritesh signing out from Dancing with Data, क्योंकि डेटा ही दाता है क्या तुमको सब कुछ आता है.